Hey guys, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Sunday. So, today we are going to thread this machine so I can get it ready for my training. And then I also have to remove the hat frame and put on the flat brackets. So that is what we're going to be doing today because my training is Wednesday and I want to go ahead and get everything done. So I'm not doing this at the last minute, if y'all know what I mean. So, hey Zelda, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good today. And yes, if you could please hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And I do have my other camera set up so you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of adjusting, making sure you guys will be able to see everything. And I think you will. Hey, Kim, what's going on, sis? Hey, CJ. Welcome in. So you guys, I'm going to be getting the machine prep for my training. So I basically have a checklist of stuff that I have to do before my training starts, which is on Wednesday. And so I'm going to put all the threads on there. I'm going to take off the cap attachment and put on the flat brackets for regular flat embroidery. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I got my latte with the extra shot of espresso. So I'm ready to do this, y'all. I think. Hey, CJ. Hey, Sharon. How are you? Glad to hear you're doing good. Hey, Linda, Evie. How are you? So that is what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be coming back and forth to the chat. But then I got Kim in there. I got Zelda in there kind of monitoring things for me as well. But I'm going to get started. Y'all, I'm still a little bit intimidated, but I'm going to get through this. So I got all my threads here. And I'm using New Bro threads. So these are the threads from Amazon. I've been using their threads for a while and I really like them. And I also have thread nets on here just so it unravels when I am embroidering like it does. It doesn't just unravel, it unravels evenly, and as well as a way to keep my threads from getting tangled with each other. And the thread nets also help with keeping dust off of your thread as well. So if you have like certain colors you don't use all the time, the thread nets will help from getting dust on them. So that's why I have the thread nets on there. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Evie. So I got my 20 colors that I'm going to pick out, or that I picked out. And then I'm going to just kind of go with the flow. Now on the back of the machine, and I'm going to share my other camera. So I got the back of the machine here, and so it's already pre-threaded. So basically I'm going to have to unravel the threads and let everything down, and then I snip it, and then I'm going to tie it in a knot and then pull it through the bottom here. So I'm going to unravel all of this, and I hope you guys can see okay on the other camera. Actually, let me make this one bigger. There we go. So how's everybody's Sunday going? I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Okay. And each corresponding row where the threads come out is for that corresponding row. So this one is going to be for this row, this one for this one, and so on and so forth. So these are for the very back row. And then this will be the second row. So I'm just kind of separating everything so I don't confuse myself. And then this is going to be for the front row. I think I'm going to go front to back. instead of back to front. Okay, so I got all of these separated. And yeah, and so then I've been watching their pre-training videos, and so I have to snip each one, tie it in a knot, pull it through. But I've watched on the pre-training video where like they did all of them and just pulled them all through at once. I'll try that. I may only do a few at a time just to make sure none of them break. Finally getting good weather. Are you? See, it's been nice here all week, and today I'm off, and it's like raining and cloudy, and I think it's only like 60 something out. 2 days ago, it was like in the 70s. So I'm just like, that weather that gets you sick. But I wish we were having some good weather. I think next week we're supposed to. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear, friend, because yeah, when we were talking on the phone, I could hear it all in your voice that you were not feeling good at all. Okay, y'all. So I have to snip these down a little bit. And leave enough so I can tie it in a knot. Yeah, I cannot wait to get started with this machine. Like I was saying, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited just because the opportunities of what I can embroider now and make is going to be so much more, so many more things that I can do, especially hats. That's the big thing. I will be able to do hats now. So, all right. So I'm going to do one at a time. In the pre-training video, they kind of had all the spools placed, and then you went through and put, connected or tied the knot for all your threads. I'm doing one at a time because I don't want to get myself confused. So I'm going to just get this tied in a knot somehow. Okay. Exactly how am I going to do this? Let's see here. So just trying to tie this in a knot. Oh, okay, I got it now. I figured it out, y'all. Well, this part. And they said make sure that it is a tight knot so it doesn't break while it's pulling through. And so I'm going to actually tie this one more time and make sure it's tight. And it does seem like it. So, okay. One down, 19 to go. And so, and y'all know me and my OCD. So yes, I do have my threads in color order. That's just a me thing. And so tie this one in a knot. And so I'm going to do that all around for all of them while I'm just kind of talking to y'all. So if I don't see your comments right away, my bad. I will be back over there in a minute. Yeah, I cannot get this. Okay. And see, this is why I didn't want to put all the cones on at once, because I know me and I would confuse myself. So we're not doing that. And this, I think the threading of the machine is the part that makes me nervous, or like for a thread break, knock on wood. Well, knock on wood. But I think that's what makes me nervous, going from 20 or 1 needle to 20 needles. Okay. And then I'm gonna also tie this one more time. I just want to make sure the knot's secure and that it doesn't come out. All right, on to number 3. Happy Sunday. Hey, boy. How are you? No, Zelda, those designs you've been stitching out, those videos you put in the group, I'm like, okay, your appliques, especially on that jacket you did. Yeah, you did that. That jacket looks so good. Hey, Nina, happy Sunday. Hey, Brownsmore. Wait. Oh, Boss One More. I hope I said that right. Welcome in. Welcome in. So Kim's going to be watching the chat for me, you guys, while I'm back here trying to put all these threads on here. So we're 2 down. We got 18 more to go, y'all. So y'all might as well get comfortable. Grab y'all a snack. But I'm getting the hang of it, so it shouldn't take that long. But I know I had some people that said they wanted to see the process of me threading the machine, seeing everything that needed to be done to prepare for training. So that's why I'm doing this video, so you guys can get, a very in-depth, realistic video showing everything that you need to do to get prepped for training. And I also have to hoop up a hat, and I also have to get some stabilizer hooped up in one of the smaller hoops as well. And they have a couple designs that I have to download from the portal. So those will be the ones that we'll be doing when we're in training. All right, on to the next. But y'all, this machine, it has y'all saw the huge toolbox when I did the unboxing video. And I'm just like, man, this is no joke. But it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. Okay. And then, and all of them, I'm kind of doing a double knot just to make sure it's tight and secure. And when I start pulling them through, it doesn't unravel. And I have to end up manually threading it. That's what I don't want to do. Why do y'all learn it? Hey, you made some nice designs. And then we're going to get my girl Kim. Got to get her on the embroidery train next. And I actually did a class with someone else from the group earlier today. And she's had her embroidery machine for a minute and hasn't even taken it out the box. So I'm like, that is money that is sitting. And we're going to get y'all to using these embroidery machines. Because that is money y'all are leaving on the table. That's another option you can add into your business. All right, y'all, one row down. We are slowly getting there. Let's see, and then I'm going to start back on this side. So we're in row 2. And I'm just making sure I'm grabbing the right threads for each one, and everything looks good. So far, so good. We'll see when we start to pull it through. All right. Oh yeah, nice. Hey Kim, did you get the stuff for the acrylic signs? Because I still want you to make me one of those acrylic signs. Oh, bows. Okay, my bad. All right. Okay, this one. I'm gonna bring this around here. and get this one on. And double knot, and we should be good to go. And I'm tightening each and every one to make sure it is good and tight too. Okay, so this one is going to be this one. Probably should have put a brighter light over here. All right, and then another one. And welcome in to those that just joined. So I'm just getting my machine prepped for training for on Wednesday, and I just wanted to go ahead and get it out the way so I'm not waiting till the last minute and I end up having some issues or, you know, whatever. So I just wanted to get it out the way and taken care of with enough time to make sure everything is good. All right. Oh, let me. Yes, ma'am. For rhinestones, for embroidery, for Silhouette Studio, for Hatch. Eventually, the Wizard software from the rhinestone world too, but I'm still learning that. I need to practice on that one a little bit more. But yep, I do one-on-one. Occasionally, like every few months, I'll do a group class, but I also do one-on-ones. Oh, okay, Kim, cool. Cool. Well, just let me know what time and you know I will be there. Okay, so this one's here. And here. Y'all, why my husband already putting in orders for hats? I'm like, bruh, I don't even know how to work the machine yet, and you already placing orders. Like, where they do that at? Like, you gotta give me some time first. Thank you, pretty eyes. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Thanks, Kim. All right. Last one. Okay, y'all, we down 2 rows, 2 more to go. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. And I'm gonna turn on this ceiling fan because I'm warm. All right. Okay, so it doesn't look as it's not as intimidating as I thought, y'all. But it is pre-threaded. So, and see, I don't know if this is tight enough. I might have to go back and try and tighten these up some more. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I bet that knot won't move. So I'm gonna actually just go back through and do another knot because the thread was kind of sliding as I pulled it, but I'm pretty sure this way it won't. So I'm gonna just go back and add another knot on these. Okay. There we go. That's more secure. And so I'm just putting an extra knot right at the end there and pulling it just to make sure, because when I pull it through, I don't want it to come undone. And then I have to end up trying to manually thread the machine. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So we're going to do things this way. And just making sure I got both colors in there. And same here. Okay, that's better. Okay. Just checking in on the chats. And then I'm gonna make the rest of these tighter. Then I'm gonna finish the last ones, the last 2 rows. Okay, I just gotta find where. Let me come on this side. Okay, so here's this one. And I'm gonna tie that one again. All right. And then I need to do this one. Y'all, this is insane. I kept looking at this machine like 20 needles. Like, I don't even think I have any designs that are 20 colors, but that's neither here nor there. My plan after training is for me to actually use 5 of the needles specifically for hats. So I'm gonna have a different needle for those 5 have the needle that I'll need for hats, which is a titanium needle. And then the remaining 15, I'm gonna just leave those at the standard 7511. All right, so we're done with 2 rows. Thank you. Yes, you guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's see. Hey, I just noticed you were live. How's the cap press? Any pros or cons? Oh, the hat press. So I did get that one from Amazon. I love it. I've had it for, I want to say, about 2 years now. No issues at all. So I really like it. It heats up really quick. I haven't had any issues with it. I use it both for caps, of course, and then you can also use it for, like, if you have neck labels. The hat press is a good tool to use to press it onto your neck labels inside your garments too. So you can use it a couple ways. Oh, that's how you found me. But yep, I still use it. I use it for patches if I'm putting a patch on there, or if I'm doing like a rhinestone design that I'm pressing on there. So I only press rhinestone designs on there, vinyl and patches. But all of them, no issues at all. Stitch a rainbow with all 20 colors just for practicing. That's a good idea, Kim. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna have to do that. And you know I will. I'll make a whole rainbow and digitize it out and get it stitched out. And I actually already have like 5 designs that I've already digitized, because this machine takes a DTS format. Unlike Brother that takes PES and Viking takes VP3. So y'all know I'm ready. I already got design stitched out, ready to, or not stitched out, but digitized and ready to go. But I'm gonna do that, Kim. That's a good idea. Just so I can get a feel for the machine, and and then I can, that way I can also make sure my tension's good and all of that too. So I am definitely gonna do that. Okay, so that one's good and tight. I probably should have loosened this screen up, but it's all good. Okay, and I just keep double checking, make sure I'm grabbing the right thread for the right cone. And once I get that first knot, I'm kind of almost putting it like in 3 knots just to make sure it's really, really secure. So I'm probably doing overkill, but it is what it is. Oh, a cap line? Yeah. And just wondering how it's holding up. I'm thinking of the open auto press. Yeah, I saw that too. But I was like, I keep telling myself I'm not buying any more machines, but y'all keep bringing up machines and stuff. And so, of course, I got to go do my research on them. But I'm not buying any more, but I did see that press too. Oh, thank you so much, Big Cap. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me know if you do get it, and let me know how your cap line is. I am so happy for you about that. Let's see. Okay, let's go over to this side now. And I'm also making sure that I don't put the cones down and there's thread underneath from me tying all these knots and stuff, but I think I'm good. Yeah, this takes some focus right here. Okay. Oops, let me tie that one more again and then a third time, because we don't want no threads slipping out while we're pulling it through, because we ain't got time to be manually threading the machine before I even go through training. But I can say the videos that Ricoma have you watch, and so you'll get access to the portal, and you have it's 10 videos. The first one's like a welcome video, letting you know what to expect, and then it's like it goes on to what's all included with your machine, and how to set up your stand and things like that. And then from there, it'll go into how to prep your machine for your training, and then go over the different brackets, how to remove things, how to put things on. So their training, the pre-training videos are very detailed, and I found them very, very helpful, because without those, I would have no idea how to thread this machine. Hey, Veronica, welcome in. In my opinion, just a little, and need a little bit more than. Oh, okay. Also, more people have been dropping content. Yeah, I've noticed that too. More people have been dropping the content about that brand. But I mean, I haven't had any issues. Even with my press, it's the same brand. Mine just has a pull out. The bottom pulls out, but it is not an auto open. So I'm like, right now, I've had the press, I want to say, maybe like 3 years, and the hat press probably like 2 years. And I have a swing press, but I don't even use that one anymore. And it's just kind of in the garage. But the swing press, I wasn't too much of a fan of. I like the clamshell press, but you piqued my attention with the auto open press though. But I honestly have no more room for anything at this point, because I had to move this room around and change stuff around. And then I had to actually clean up my other room and move some stuff around in there, because I have my Viking machine over there. And I have like my tumblers, my rhinestones, and all of kind of like my shipping supplies. It's kind of more like a storage room. But yeah, I just have no more room. Okay, y'all, we got 15 threaded. We are getting there. Yep, mine is as well. Both the hat press and my heat press are the same brand. I got both of them from Amazon. I have not had one issue with either one, so I can say it is a good brand. Because I was a little nervous because of the price of the hat press, and you see some of these hat presses, they could get a little pricey. And I was just like, it's not too much. So if, something happens with it, I'm cool with that. But it's been working good. No issues. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and tie it one more time, because I want nothing slipping out. And just make sure it's secure. All right. Yeah, we only got 3 more to go. Let's see here. And I've like watched so many tutorials on Ricoma machines and, other people, when they got theirs and all that. And then just where they are now with their business and, their content and things like that. And just to see the growth is amazing. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think about going to their site. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna save, highlight this so I could come back to that. I did not know that. I recently seen, the hat press on sale at Walmart. What? Get out. Did y'all check out Michael's sale? Michael's was having pretty much 50% off of basically almost everything. It seemed like 50 to 30% off. And Joann's has a sale too. A lot of their stuff is 30% off. So y'all make sure y'all check them out. But I'm still like, I did not think to go to their website. See, this is why when I get on here, I tell myself I'm not going to buy anything. And then y'all be like, hey, did you check out this? Or did you know about this machine? And I'm like, man, they about to get me in trouble. Let's see. We got one. And I'm just moving these threads out the way, because when I go to pull everything through, I don't want nothing snagging or anything like that. All right. But I'm gonna take a look. I'm just gonna take a look at their website. I'm gonna just take a look. That's it. But I'm glad you mentioned that, because I never thought to look at their website. Hold on, I almost messed that one up. There we go. Okay, that one's good. Last two. Yeah, this didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought. Well, at least so far. I was nervous about even putting threads on here. And I'm making sure all these threads are super tight. And last one. Okay. And I mean, there's no particular color order that you need to put your threads in. It's pretty much up to you, or you could follow the color threads that they have in here. But I just wanted my threads a certain way. That way I would, in my mind, it'll make it easier when I'm doing my color selection, but we'll see. Okay, so we got all of them threaded. And then let's see, I might have to bring this camera over here. Give me 1 second. And let me get this chair out the way. So I'm gonna bring the other camera over here so y'all will be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. And let me plug my charger back up. All right. And let me check y'all comments out. They trying to sell bundles on Amazon, but the press is still cheaper on there. So yeah, Amazon does do that a lot. They try to get you to get a whole bundle package. I noticed that with the cutter machines, with the presses. I peeped that too. Yes, ma'am. Between you and Charlie, y'all gonna be, you know, my right shoulder and left shoulder, like you can't buy nothing else. For real. You sound just like him. Hey, Picture Me Crafted, welcome in. I know, right? Zelda Kid was like, no, ma'am, no more machines. They say 120 after signing up on Vavor and Amazon. It's 150. I mean, yeah, even though it's not a big difference, that's $30. I mean, you could get your press and then you can use that $30 to buy some hats. So, hey, $30 is $30. You know what made me go with the Ricoma instead of buy one? When I was at Impressions, I spoke with someone there that was filling me in on their machines, you know, kind of walked me around, showed me the different machines. It was very, very helpful, very friendly. And then the second thing, buy does not give you training. They get, you know, their machines are very inexpensive, so especially if you're starting off, the price point is good, but it's kind of like you get your machine and it's good luck. You know, we have some videos, we have a couple videos on YouTube, or they have like a Facebook group you can ask questions, and then the time difference. So if I'm working on something and something happens with my machine, I'm gonna have to wait, either be up late at night because it's their daytime, or I'm just gonna have to, you know, kind of go back and forth and play, you know, tag with them, trying to get my questions answered and things like that. So that was a big part of it. But the training was a huge part. Like, this is new to me, even though I've been embroidering. I needed, I know I was going to need training regardless of, you know, how much experience I have. this is new to me. So they didn't offer that. And Ricoma not only offers you training, you have the 24/7 support, so you can reach out to them 7 days a week. I mean, the only time difference is they're in Miami and I'm on the West Coast, so 3 hours time difference I can deal with. And when I reached out, when I was doing my research, and y'all know I've been doing research for months, when I was calling around to the local like embroidery and sewing shops local in the area here and asking them, hey, if something was to need to be replaced, or if something happens with this machine or that machine, you know, I gave them a few different brands. I was like, do you offer tech support, or do you service these machines, things like that? And a lot of them did not service buy. I got, well, actually all of them, I got all no's on buy. And so that was another big thing. But the training is the huge thing for me. That was the icing on the cake, because I just didn't want to get a machine and then it's like, have at it. I didn't like that idea. So that's why. And then when Ricoma reached out, you know, they also let me know that, okay, we'll give you all the support you need. We'll make sure you have training, ask all the questions that you need in training. It's going to be very detailed. So I actually have a list of questions already that I've kind of been jotting down as things come up or as I watch other videos. But that was the huge thing for me, training and support. And, you know, that time difference with by being overseas. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so now I also need to take this off. Okay, so we got that off. And I'll change that out in a minute, but now I have to get this off of here. And this is kind of stuck up in here. Trying to see how they have this wrapped around here so I can get it out. Okay, I might have to cut these because it's kind of wrapped around here. It's almost like wrapped around in a knot. Yeah, they have it wrapped around, so I'm gonna have to cut this. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, here they go. But before I cut it, I just want to make sure, see if I can untangle it. If not, then yeah, I'm gonna. Oh wait, it's coming loose. Never mind, I ain't gotta cut it. There we go. Okay, y'all, there we go. So I got all the threads down, and I'm just supposed to pull them through. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna do like 5 at a time, or half of them at a time, or something like that. Let's see. Okay, I see them moving from up there. Uh-oh, yeah, I think one broke. Did one break? Oh no. I think one broke. It sure did. Okay, I see these coming through. So. Okay, so I got all of these, and I got to snip these off just below where I had them knotted at. Okay, that's the first batch. Now, yep, my number 10 broke. Oh, y'all, that's what I was nervous about. Okay, we'll get the rest of them pulled through and then I'll work on getting that one fixed. I think I jinxed myself. That's what I think happened. Okay, so all of these fed through just fine. And let me get all this up off the floor. So let's see, and I do see it right here. This is where it broke at. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there for right now. I'm gonna watch the video because I'm probably, well, I don't know. I won't have to manually thread it. Looks like I'll still be able to pull it through, but I'm not too sure about how to put it thread it through here without watching the video. So I'm gonna just leave that one alone for now and I'm gonna come back to that. But I'm gonna move these out the way because I also need to take this off and then I need to put the other bracket on there. So I'm gonna just kind of move these up here for now. And that one. But y'all, it was only 1 out of 20. So that was pretty good. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Not sure about everybody else here, but we can get another cap video soon. Also, new subscriber. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely going to be coming with the caps. Please believe I'll be coming with the caps, but I'll do some using the cap press as well. So you'll be able to see it in action more because I think I've only did like a couple videos with that. But I got you. And so, and another thing that I noticed, I do have 2 cap hoops. So there's one that's on here, and then I have another one on here. So I do like that idea. So when I do start doing hats, I'll be able to have one of the machine stitching out, and then I can get another one hooped up and ready for when I take one off. Then I could just put the next one right on. So that's good that they gave me 2 hat hoops. So I'm really happy about that. All right, so the one broken thread, we'll worry about that at a later date. And I'm gonna lower this down a little bit so you guys can see me putting on changing out the bars. Okay. Yes, Big Cap, stay tuned, because all you got to do is say the word and I will definitely get a video. So for this one, I'm going to have to use my Phillips to take this off from back here, and it's just 2 screws on each side that I have to loosen up. So I just got to get underneath here and loosen these up. And let me make sure I got the right screwdriver. Okay, yes, it is unscrewing. I think. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's unscrewing, but we will see. And it says to fill up. Let me try. Make sure it's not a wrench. I did take notes so I could make sure. Yeah, it says use Phillips screwdriver to loosen the screws for the cap attachment. And then I have to use the 4mm Allen wrench for the flat brackets. So I guess this is the right one. But it doesn't seem like it's even moving. Let me get my flashlight, y'all. Yeah, that looks more like an Allen wrench. That doesn't look like. Might have to call the hubby up in here and let him take a look, because okay, that one is not fitting, and that's the 4 millimeter. So I'm gonna try the 3 millimeter. Yep, that's what it was, y'all. So the 3 millimeter Allen wrench. And this might take a minute. And it is loosening up slowly but surely. All right. Y'all, this machine is some work. But I am so excited. Okay, so that one's loose. And then let me loosen this one over here. And I'll take a look at the comments in just a minute. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I can loosen that one with my fingers. Let's see if that's loose enough for me to pull off. We got it. And let me make sure these screws are secure. And then, so this is what you attach the caps to, the cap driver. So I'm gonna just set this over here for now. Hey, Canvas Apparel. What's going on with you? Yeah, getting it set up. Getting it set up. And I broke one thread, but it kind of, it's still, I don't have to go through all that. It's down here, so. But yes, getting that set up. And y'all, Jamel has some really good videos on Hatch. So you guys know I preach about Hatch all the time. So definitely check out his channel. He has some really good tutorials on there. So make sure y'all go over there and support him. Let's see. What is a good beginner embroidery machine to start with? A good beginner machine, I always recommend Brother machines, just because they're very easy to thread. They have the automatic needle threaders, and they're just simple to, they're easy to learn. So I would say, if you're a beginner and you're not sure if embroidery is what you want to do, or if you kind of want to test it out, I would recommend like a PE 535, or like I think the next model up would be like a 625, if I'm not mistaken. So I would recommend that. Now you'll only be limited to that 4x4 hoop, but then if you could, you know, of course, it depends on your finances. I would say go for a Brother PE 800 or a Brother PE 900. And that way you'll get that 5x7 hoop plus the 4x4, but you'll also have the 5x12 repositional hoop. You could purchase those from Amazon for like $30 or something like that. And that way you can do larger designs. Now there is a repositional hoop for the PE 535, but I think it's only like a 4x6. I have to double check that. So that is an option. So you can do a little bit bigger on a PE 535, but I would recommend a Brother machine. Those are very beginner friendly and very easy to learn. And when I do my classes, or like when I do one-on-ones, I'm pretty much using my Brother machine to show you guys when I do the trainings. You're welcome. You know, your hatch game is up top, so you already know that. I love mine PE 800, but wish I had the PE 900. But Sharon, the only difference, because I had a PE 800, I sold it, and then I bought the PE 900. The only difference is the PE 900 cuts your jump stitches. So it's the exact same machine, and it has Wi-Fi, but not once have I even transferred a file wirelessly from my computer to my brother machine. So that's the only difference, the Wi-Fi option, and that it cuts jump stitches. Other than that, it's pretty much the same machine. Just those two things were the only difference that I noticed. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get our brackets on here now. And let me look at my notes here. And so for the flat brackets, I have to put them on, I have to use slots 5 and 6, and then I'll secure them with the 4mm wrench. So I have 2 of these. These are the brackets that go on for the flat embroidery for the hoops. So, and then I just have to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's going to go right here. And then I'm just going to start tightening them up a little bit with my hands, and then I'll go back and tighten them with the wrench. Okay. And then same here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wait a minute. Just making sure, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right here. So let me loosen these up a little bit. Don't want to loosen them too far. Okay. And I still got to go back and tighten them with my Allen wrench. But I just wanted to get them on here and then tighten them up. I think this one. All right. And I see this is going to be the long part here, just trying to get all this stuff tightened up. And I almost got it. Okay, so got one of them that's tight, and then I just got to tighten the other one. And it's not all the way tight yet. Let me check y'all comments. Yeah, PE 800s. I just love Brother machines, period. Their machines stand the test of time. I did not get the laser, but I've been looking at it. So that might be something that I get but it only works on flats. The laser doesn't work on hats. That was the only thing, but I have been thinking about getting it. I forgot how much it was, but I saw it on Ricoma's website. But yeah, I think I'm going to get it. I did see underneath here where you attach it, where you hook it together, but I'll see. I'm going to ask my trainer what he thinks about it, and then I'll kind of base my decision off of that. But this one, it doesn't come with the laser. That's a extra optional item that you can purchase. I'm like between the Mighty Hoops, the laser, and there is like I think 2 more Mighty Hoops I need to get, but I just haven't ordered yet. And as y'all can see, this one is good. And then this one. Okay, so I feel like I accomplished a little bit. It's not as tedious, well, a little bit tedious, but not as bad as I thought it would be. So we got our brackets on there, and then I'm gonna have to watch the next video so I can, you know, put my bobbin and all that good stuff in there. So I'll have to pull up that video next. But I'm hoping to get the, like I say, I'm gonna ask the trainer about the laser, but I'll see, because I was eyeing it as well. Oh, sorry, y'all. Just got a text I was checking out. But yeah, overall, so I got my thread on there. I gotta watch the video to figure how to loop the one that broke. But out of 20, only 1 broke, so I'm okay with that. And then got my bars on for my hoops, and then I just got to go back and watch the video in the portal for my bobbin, putting that in. And then I'm going to have to hoop up a hat, and I did get 3 hats. They sent me auto hats. I'm just looking over here. I got a tan one, a brown one, and a green one, but I already have some hats as well, but I'll most likely use one of those for the training. And then I'm actually, Kim gave me the idea of getting some hats from the dollar store just to test out. And then because I was going to go just to Hobby Lobby and get some of their, I think, $2 or $3 hats. And Kim told me to go to Dollar Tree website and you could buy them in bulk. And so I was like, oh, that makes sense. And I could just practice on those so I can get more comfortable before I start using my good hats, my fitted and my snapbacks. Did you have to oil it during setup? No. So everything, they've already tested it. They oiled it. They have it pre-threaded. So they have all that done. And once I have my training, and then from that point on, I'll be doing the maintenance on it. So there's daily, you're going to have to oil it daily, weekly, and then there's monthly maintenance. And so, yeah, that part of the training, I'm going to make sure the hubby's in here so he can, you know, make sure what all needs to be maintained on it. I mean, of course, I'm going to maintain it too, but you don't have to oil it. It's already, it comes ready for you to go. You're ready to go for training. So you don't have to do any of that. So I was happy about that. I love how they had it pre-threaded. I just had to follow the videos, and I took my notes, and, you know, saw me taking all this stuff apart. And so it's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought, y'all, because I was looking at this stuff like I got wrenches and screwdrivers, and I'm like, dang, all that to embroider, but it's just to switch out certain parts. Thank you, Zelda. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. At first, I was like, oh, I got to thread this thing. And then now I see my threads up there. I'm like, okay, I'm ready now. Almost. But y'all know, after that training on Wednesday, like, I ain't going to have no breaks. Like, I'm going to be practicing every single day so I can really learn the ins and outs of this machine. Anytime I get a new machine, that's what I do. I mess around with it and, you know, see what it does, or, you know, learn from my mistakes, basically. So I'm excited for the training so I can get going. You are welcome. Very much welcome. So y'all, we got it all set up, and then I got my little room all set up. So I'll swing this around. That's y'all on camera right there. But I got another pegboard over there for my my home edition for the single needle machine hooping station, and then I have my Mighty Hoops hooping station, and then I have just those couple of Mighty Hoops right now. I have the 5.5 coming, and I forgot the size of the other one. It's one of their big ones. I want to say 14 by or 13 by something. So I got 2 more Mighty Hoops coming, as well as the freestyle arm and base. So that'll go over there as well. But yeah, so I had to get rid of some stuff, put my Viking in the other room, my sewing machine in the other room, and my serger in my other room. And so that's how that is looking. Let me check y'all comments out here. And I'll definitely be doing a follow-up video after I have my training. I'll actually, well, after the training, I'll do my first test stitch with you guys. So I'll most likely go live on Wednesday too. My training is Wednesday morning. So I'll probably go live later Wednesday evening. And we'll do a first stitch out, y'all. We'll see what she does and make our first design on the machine. And let me just make sure. Oh yeah, I saved that comment. I'm gonna check out that website because that is good information, Big Cap. I did not know that, or I didn't think to do that as far as look at their website. All right, y'all. So we got this bad boy threaded, got our flat embroidery arms on, our brackets on. So now I could just sit here and stare at her and admire until I have my training. They don't want you even turning on the machine as much as y'all. Look at this huge touchscreen panel. I still have the plastic on here, but look at this panel. This is like a whole tablet. Now that I cannot wait to work with. I've been watching a couple videos on there, and I've been going through the user manual for the touchscreen and just seeing everything that you can do with it. So I really can't wait to get started with that. And you guys probably didn't see that, but that's it right here. And then pull this back up. So yeah, that is my live for tonight. I was chatting with you guys while we got this done, and we did it. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna have to watch a video to see how to just put this through so I can finish pulling that thread through it. Actually, oh, it's pretty much all the way through. It just broke as I was pulling it. So the color came through. I'm just checking. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure. But you guys, thank you so much for watching the live tonight. I do have some more videos coming, and I will, Big Cap, I will be making some more videos using the hat press. So you can see that in action a little bit more too. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Level. Have a good evening. Thank you so much, Zelda. Y'all, I'm trying. Y'all gonna learn this machine with me. So just know we're gonna learn it together. We're gonna stitch out some beautiful designs together. Y'all might see me over here going off occasionally when something happens, but we're gonna learn this together. Yes, you guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share the live if you care to. I appreciate you guys. Soyini, hey, how you been? Thank you, Zelda. Yes, you guys like the live for me. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Evie, I'm here for all of it. And I'll still be doing tutorials with my brother, my single needle machine for you guys. So don't just think like everything is going to be, on the multi-needle machine. I'm still going to do tutorials showing you how to make, things on the brother. And I have a giveaway I'm going to be doing. So make sure you guys join me on Wednesday. I was going to do it today, but I don't have anything set up. So these are the sock hoops for the 4x4 insert sock hoop. So you can embroider on socks. And so I'll be doing a giveaway. I have 4 that I'm going to be giving away to you guys. So make sure you join the live on Wednesday. I'll have everything set up and ready to go so we can do a giveaway. And the Brother PE 535 machine, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that really soon. So stay tuned for that. And you guys will be getting some awesome prizes, some awesome gifts. I'm doing good, Soyini. I hope you're doing good. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. And I know there was some other people that comment that they have Ricomas as well. So if you have a Ricoma, hey, let me know your experience. Like, how was the learning curve for you? That's what I'm interested to hear. I love your videos. I'm looking forward to upcoming videos and lives. Okay, thanks, Soyini. Thank you so much. Yes, Wednesday for the sock insert, and then we're also going to do the giveaway for the PE 535 because now I have this machine. I have my PE 900, I have my Viking Royal, and I have my PE 535. I'll need all the machines. So I'm going to give one of those machines to you guys. And who knows, down the line, there may be another giveaway. Hint, hint. But because you guys stuck to the end of my live, only y'all would know that. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here, watch my video, fix my one thread, and then kind of just plan out my week, do my digital planning and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on Wednesday with my takeaways from my training with Ricoma. And then we're going to stitch out some stuff. We're going to do some test stitches. I already went to Joann's today. I got my felt. I got some cotton fabric that I'm just going to use for testing out different designs. So Wednesday, y'all, the training wheels are coming off. Yeah, pretty eyes. See you guys. So I will check y'all out Wednesday. Y'all have an amazing week and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys. See y'all Wednesday.